Hi, thanks for stopping by. This is Tom Borg. I've got a great idea that can help build communication and trust within your organization. A few years back, I was teaching an in-house class at the Ford Motor Company. I had a gentleman in there by the name of Bob. Bob was a supervisor and had an employee who was what you would call not an ideal employee. He would come in late, he'd punch out early, he would skip Fridays. Bob was at his wit's end. I suggested that he get to know this man a little bit better, we'll call him Steve, and find out what motivated him and see if he could get through to him. Bob agreed, he'd try anything at this point, so he started buying Steve a coffee, well, once every other day, and on break, he started to get to know Steve a little bit better. He discovered a couple things. One, Steve had an autistic son at home, and that was part of the reason why he was late for work or had to go home early, because it was somewhat of a controlled chaos trying to manage that young boy at home, though his wife was trying to do the best she could. As the weeks went by, Bob also found out that Steve was a great bowler. He was darn good at it, and he had won some trophies. Funny things started to happen. Over this period of time that Bob was taking a real interest in his employee, he discovered that Steve started to show up on time, and he would come into Bob's office at the end of the day and ask if he could work a little overtime, if Bob needed him to do that. In just a few weeks, because of what Bob was doing with Steve, taking a real interest in him, he discovered he had a really good employee. How about you? In your organization, can you build greater trust, greater communication by just taking a sincere interest in those people that work for you? If you do that, I guarantee you'll have a more productive, more successful organization. Thank you.